Hey Jack Squad, YouTube family and friends, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Hope you're making it happen for yourself, because that's what we do over here at the Jack Squad. Listen, um, Mayor Eric Adams out of New York City said he want that key back. Let me have that back, sir. He said he want the key back from Diddy. Like the people is falling far back from Diddy as they possibly can. I was just looking at his statement that he made that people are trying to assassinate his character and so on and so forth before the fake apology, right? He said he's gonna make everybody gonna know that he's innocent, he didn't do these things, and they assassinating his character, right? The universe, I tell y'all all the time, the universe has a way of correcting itself. Diddy, you have went on for too long. Let's just say it started in 2016, even though I believe it started before that with others. Let's just say the abuse started, the brutal abuse started 2016. That's 8 years. That's still too long, right? That's still too long. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for that. And the longer you go on doing wrong, because God will give you time to check yourself. God will give you time to check yourself. And if you don't check yourself, He's going to check you, right? And that's what's going on right now. That's what He's about to get the ass whooping of his life from God, the universe, karma. It's all the same thing, right? He's about to get the ass whooping of his life. It's really disappointing to see a black man, a young black man, get into the game in the record industry, climb all the way to the top, become a mogul, a billionaire, and then plummet to hell. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's disappointing and it's disgusting that you would treat women like that. It's disappointing and disgusting, right? Disappointing and disgusting. He have lost 18 brands. Some of these brands I never heard of, but they're global brands and, businesses. He's lost 18 brands, and Peloton announced yesterday that we don't want you. Go on, sir. Goodbye. Right? And like I said, Mayor Eric Adams said, come on, give us that key back. Don't ask that key, sir. They don't want you here. They're going to mess around and do you like they did Trump. You know, Trump was a New Yorker. They don't like Trump up there either, right? Diddy, right? And I think I heard somebody make a statement. It was Charlamagne. Charlamagne, on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne said something he spoke very well, right? And one of the things he said was that this is why he keeps changing his name, because he's running from himself. Right? Now you brother love. After we found out that you've been whipping on girls, right? And I always think, one of my pet peeves is, because I'm a product of this is why it's a pet peeve, is an much older man dealing with a younger woman. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Y'all have nothing in common. What you talking about? The whole purpose in my mind for an older man, especially somebody, you was twice her age when you got with her, is to control. The whole agenda is control. It's control, right? That you are so insecure, or either so power struck, or it makes you feel good to control somebody. And all you could control is a young woman, a very, very young woman, right? Who weigh 100 pounds. I don't like that. I don't like it. Again, because I am a product of that. I'm a product of that. I just don't like it. You have to know more. You have to get my book when it come out. But I don't like that, because it's nothing but manipulation and control, right? And then you have the audacity and the nerve to put your hands and your feet on them. It's one thing to play mind games with somebody. Okay, you get a kick out of that. But it's a whole different animal to put your hands and feet on a woman. And that is not respected. It is not appreciated, and don't nobody like it. And I am still saying, all those people in Diddy's circle that watch this year after year after year after year, I blame you, and you all at fault as well. And you're not good people. All the people that walked away, like I watched that interview, the girl said, Gina, the one that we didn't really know unless she was in his circle that he was with for 5 years. She said when the abuse would start, people would just walk away. People would walk away. Just let her get whooped on. You know, Cassie so much said the same thing too, and nobody didn't really do anything. If anything, they enabled him. That's what you all did, that sat around and watched it. You enabled him to become the monster, because you know it just grows. If you don't feed it, it won't grow. So his power, his lust for power and being a perverted individual just grew, because it never went unchecked. It never went checked, I should say. It never went checked. Nobody never checked it. And I must say again that it started with his man, because I heard he disrespects her. It starts there. Now, when people get grown, you don't have no control over them. No, you don't. But there's a root to that. There's a root to that you just dislike women so much. Now, I heard Lunel say if he had abused Jennifer Lopez, he'd went to jail. Right? Do I think that it's well, I just said, I say it all the time. Like, you know, certain women of color are unprotected. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, right? You have to protect yourself. I learned that as a young girl. As a girl, you have to protect yourself, right? And that I did. So, you know, Diddy got what's coming to him. The chips are falling, and everybody see you for who you are. And, you know, the people in the inner circle already knew this. They already know this. Now, I know everybody has a blind sense of loyalty to Diddy. He may have helped them through the years, you know, whatever. But I want all of these men who said she was lying, any women too, but these men that openly spoke out and said she was lying, and then, like I said, Slim Slugs that she should have told when it happened. So now you're still blaming her. Still blaming her. If you've never been abused, if you've never been a woman and abused, you won't understand. So a man won't understand. But I know you know right from wrong. Like Diddy knew right from wrong, but he did what he wanted to do. So now this is the consequences of his actions. You got to pay, sir. Now, and it's a lot of speculation as to if he will get in trouble with the law, if he'll go to jail, you know. I keep hearing different theories about why they raided his house, because they wanted to get those tapes for the people that they don't want us to know who was having the freak offs and the other perversions, doing other perverted acts, and that's why they went in there to get the tapes. I don't know. It sounds like that sounds reasonable. That sounds reasonable. They went in there because the people that's on them tapes, they down with Homeland Security, or they're powerful enough for Homeland Security for them to say, hey, Bob, go over there and get that shit, man. Right? That sounds believable. Sounds believable, right? Are they going to do anything with it as it pertains to Diddy? Don't know. Or they just protecting themselves? Don't know, right? It is said that the statute of limitations is up by what he did to Cassie. Quite frankly, the other girl that I saw in the interview with Tasha K. Gina, she need to sue too. Anybody here ever abused? But I do hope that they open the investigation into Kim Porter's unalivement. I do hope they do that for them children's sake. So she can get justice. If he did something, you know, because it's not unbelievable that he did something. You know, because mysteriously, the first coroner passed away. That's mysterious, right? That's coincidental. So, you know, Diddy. And I like me some Diddy. I got to keep saying that. You never know somebody. You just never know, right? And you just never know. And as a single woman, that frightens me. I'm scared of everybody, right? I don't trust you. What you talking about? What you doing? Why you do that, right? You know, keep the wall up, right? That's not no way to live, but quite frankly, you don't know who these Negroes are. You don't know who they is for real, till you get in there with them. You know, you don't know. Just take God with you everywhere you go. But yeah, Diddy, this, and you know, he should have listened. If he was guilty, he got a big ego, of course. But if he knew when Cassie filed that lawsuit, he paid her within 24 hours. We all knew it was some truth to that, right? But for him to make that statement, he didn't have to make that statement that his name's been, you know, people trying to slander him and put bad papers on him. No, you ain't have to say that. You have to say, because now you got to eat that. Because we see the tape. See, I'm telling you, the universe will reveal. I mean, you know what I learned through the years? And I learned this later on in life, right? That comes with wisdom. You don't have to get nobody back. Not really. Now, somebody, if you feel, you need to sue or whatever, yeah. But you really don't have to get nobody back because the universe will do that for you. God will handle that. For those that don't believe in God, the universe will handle that for you. Called karma, right? So, Diddy, that's what you get. It's sad to see. Like I said, it's disappointing and disgusting. Period, right? So anyway, y'all, they taking all their stuff back. They denouncing Diddy. People unfollowing him. All the stars is talking about him. And it's a shame. It's a shame that you go out like that, right? You just went out. You went out bad. You went out bad. Dang, Diddy, you went out bad. Somebody go around there and check on Miss Diddy, his mama. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's heavy on her as a mother. That's heavy, right? Even though she knew what kind of monster he was. She knew what kind of monster he was. We know who our kids are. Anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And welcome new subscribers. And I made that 10,000, y'all. I got the 10,000 subs. I got the 10,000 subs. That was a small goal that I had, and I have achieved it. And I'm only going to get better, okay? Now, let's see if my remote decides to work today. Some days it don't work. Anyway, y'all, have a great day.